Come on, say what you.
Yeah. I knew he was coming back.
Oh, you know I'm coming back. What are you talking about?
And does welfare help you or hinder you? Bush wasn't for welfare. None of the Republicans.
Okay, let's do it like this. Let's do it like this. Let's do it like this. Even though Lean on Me, welfare was a touchy subject, when Joe Clark said, get off welfare. You can't. We black, okay, and we in the city. We in the inner city.
Right.
So you got to be ginger when you're talking about welfare.
Right.
But here's what I think about it. And this is a personal thing. This does not reflect the views of this station as a LLC, as this corporation. This does not reflect the views of it. I want to just put that disclaimer right here. Here's how I feel about welfare. I don't see how people on welfare, I'm not even going to say the women, I'm going to say people on welfare. It has to be an exacting standard of the things that they do. You got somebody on welfare, normally what ends up happening is you see them doing things that welfare recipients don't do. Normally they jump up out of a welfare recipient lifestyle. And that I do not approve. So when I see the people on welfare up in the beauty shop getting a $300-something hairdo, that's when I start changing my views on welfare. I say you need to cut that shit and let them go for what they know. But when you cut it, you cut out the person or the family that really is, you know, underprivileged, unfortunate, less fortunate families that really need it. So you can't cut it on the benefit of them. But when people get the welfare and they get to selling the money off of their car, and they get to doing all that slithering and slipping through the hood and things that they do, I don't see it. And it's also some white folk that's very fortunate that get on the welfare and they don't need it either.
So you just heard it. CJ is a Republican.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go left on you. I'm gonna play devil's advocate. I'm gonna play devil's advocate. I'm gonna say that because I think.
Oh my goodness.
I think that. Listen.
That is
listen,
not.
This is what I'm saying. CJ, listen.
I'm a Democrat.
Listen to me. This is what I'm saying. Once the government give you this assistance, this is it. It's on you. Okay, you live in the United States, so I'm going to provide this to you. Okay, yeah, we all work, our taxes they take out, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
It's all going to this. We understand that. Okay, that this is where you live. This is how it goes down.
Yes.
So that's it. So once they give you this, if you choose to sell 300 so you can pay DT, whatever you got to do, that's on you. That is on you because the average Joe takes stuff and he sell it and he do this and he do that. Just because somebody got welfare or whatever, they still gonna do the same things.
Okay, this is interesting. Now this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying about the welfare. When you is on welfare, I don't have a problem. Listen, let's milk the government for all they're gonna give us. I don't got a problem with that. Don't ever get me twisted saying I'm against that. I want to milk the government for whatever they gonna give. If they giving out 50, I'm going to get my 50. Okay. I'm getting what they got because it's the government. They have an abundance. They have it to give, and they've taken so much. So why wouldn't we take what was allocated for us? But the point of what I'm saying about welfare is when you put a person on welfare and say, listen, okay, you're on welfare. That word, that becomes a mentality. So now you have a person, let's just say otherwise, like the lady who got the 700,000. Let's just say, okay, we're gonna cut you off the welfare. You don't want 700,000, which is not enough money to retire for the rest of your life. Guess what happens when she take her 700,000 and go to the upper echelons of society? She still brings the welfare mentality.
Okay.
So stay your ass on the welfare and stay in your welfare place. This is what I mean by welfare. Don't say $400, $500 hairdo. It don't say nothing about no $1,000 shoes, things of that nature. That's not a welfare lifestyle. I got a problem with people who live a welfare lifestyle jump up out into the upper echelon of society, but then bring the welfare mentality with them. Now you got fights out where you got your kids at. You paying taxes, you working a week, you getting OT, you go out to a night, you go out on 35 mile, and somebody out there on that same 35 mile with you with a welfare mentality making your ass look bad.
Okay, I agree with that.
Well, here's going back to where I say, does it hinder you? Because when you own welfare, the government is in your bank account. You can only work well, I think you only can work so many hours, have so much money, and all this other stuff. So when she got this $700,000, she has to report that to the welfare. Everything you make, you have to report that, including your bank statements, all of that. You have to report that. You can't go over a certain amount of money and all of that. So that's why I say
that's where the fraud comes in.
Yeah, that's where it hinders you, and you can't, you know, do too much. You know, then people make a choice. Well, should I go to work, or should I just stay at home and keep getting the food stamps and stuff that I'm getting in the easy way?
What's easy about it? You said easy.
You,
say that to somebody on welfare and watch what happens. You say that's easy?
If you able,
it's not easy to be on welfare, dog.
If you able to go get a job, no matter what kind of job it is, then and you make the choice and not to go get the job and just collect the bridge card and stuff, you don't think that's easy?
We gonna talk about that when we come back from commercial. We gonna head in right now, pay some bills. We'll be right back.
Worldwide Core Radio.